Hi, this is part 3 of Much Matters Toffee. Do check out the other two. I will have the links below. Do check out the other videos on this channel. Subscribe, reply, and do press that bell. That will send you notifications since I don't. And I seriously do a lot of offline stuff. Multitasking, but my goal is to definitely reduce my energy because it's definitely overbearing with this online stuff and of course offline, but parenthood come first. And I know I did not mention yesterday, but I know I did a video last year about every day is Mother's Day. Every day is Mother's Day. It's just no essay further about it. You know, it's no break. Yeah. Carrying a child in the womb, having a delivered child, and then your recovery. There are a lot of parents that, you know, have mortality, and I have had a relative that, maybe relatives, let's say it like that, that have been mortality. Has it been hugely wide? I'm not sure because I haven't did the inventory of that. I just know one in particular. Uh, I know there could be more, but I just so and then then I have several you may not even never know why they died. Uh, there's also so in this video I'm talking about life hold grudges, and I want to talk about the Reginae, Lil Wayne and Toya baby mama. Lil Wayne and Antonia is her name, but Toya Wright's daughter, about the fight that happened. But trying to debate which one should I talk about first, cause let me talk about the suicide one first. Both of their names started with an M. They like a couple that was tightly in love. They was Facebook Live. And I did speak on a video about so far as their suicide. So I will be linking this video back to this one. YouTube took the monetary value because it was insensitive. I don't know. It was something. It was a violation to advertise, whatever. They took the monetary value of. And so I'm like, well, the message of this video is more at weight than it's more at weight than the money. Now it has a message. It's really a common sense message, but like I said, when you got an overload of Capricorn, Aries, Aquarius, and Libra common cores, dark-sided common cores, okay, dark or dim-sided. Let's just call them dim-sided. Like dark, they're just dim-sided. Cause the dark, I'm gonna say maybe they might tend to business, but they're just dim-sided. They're just oh gosh, these are replies. That's so great, okay? And you can't even not pay your bills. So don't get there and tell a lower person about not holding grudges, okay? You cannot get there and you basically have to be, you know what I'm saying? You cannot make no mistakes, and then you have to, sometimes live and be amongst folks that just ain't, you can't tell, oh, well, don't hang around the road folks, but if the majority of your zip code or if your bloodline or whatever, if this is the deck of cards, you can't just go over, strangely unfamiliar into what's good, and or you don't know what's good. I say folks could just say some crazy, and then talking about call these old toll-free numbers. That stuff is a tracker, and it could be a reason how you lose or not lose, not get hired for a job by being in those databases. Then they have you sign extra paperwork kind of stuff. And you know, it just depend on what, you know, what stature, degree, or whatever, how the, you know, stuff get handled. And I know this Mental Health Awareness Month. So I'm entitled this here, Much Matters, and put in the bottom about Mental Health Awareness Month. And I'm gonna stick to what I always say. Dope is illegal, but they give you the synthetic version of dope to treat mental illness. They cut your medical services, decline your food services, systematic oppression for you being an entrepreneur, gentrification. Oh, okay. Then come these other people we hire for help. You just going around in just a hamster wheel circle. So, like the film Where the Heart Is, you have to take stuff one verse at a time. You can't just be stressing about every little thing, but you know, you saying little crazy stuff when I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could see, like, if you saw the videos where they was saying, like, ain't nobody there for them and stuff, like, don't come back with, oh, well, you ain't got no family or no friends. You the reason also why they would just actually do it. They just totally would just void out on you, and you know, like you just would just be void air, and you most so would just really push somebody to do that. Now it's good if you're available for your children, but that ain't a thing of cards for every folk out here, okay? Everybody out here, it ain't. Now what can be done? It really, you know what I'm saying? It's just something, like I said, you have to take that one verse, one line, one breath at a time. That's all I can say. Take it one breath, one line at a time. So the person that you do know, okay, you know that they commit suicide. So what are you doing for somebody else that's at risk? What are you doing to help them? What advocacy are you doing for them? What service are you pushing? So hey, don't come always telling these people to come ask me when I pay taxes. And when my cousin, my fifth cousin, my neighbor cousin, or my neighbor needs something, oh, you want to tell them to come ask me? No, motherfucker, you got hired for that job to provide for my folks. Because you know good and well we don't get enough income to be able to take care of ourselves or even have a 6-month savings account. We can't even keep good credit. And you want people, oh, well, can you ask you? No, can't ask nothing. So it don't seem as though that this couple was having financial trouble. The two M couples, you know, that commit to that was on Facebook Live or so forth like that. But it was mainly emotional. And you know, the guy, he had a T-shirt, but everybody probably was leaning on them. They're like, well, dang, everybody leaning on us. But you know what I'm saying? Can they lean, appreciate, support us? Can they come to the table? You know what I'm saying, with their own place, you know what I'm saying, with some placemats and utensils for all of us. Something that you come back and say, hey, where we fall down a little bit, our business fall down a little bit or so forth like that, we still got some support. We could trust this person with the money. We could trust this person to handle a transaction. We could trust this person to keep up our promotions. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I could trust, you know, if I need some help with a tutoring assignment, you know, just somebody to say, well, hey, let's go out and you know, let's go to a nice stage play comedy show event instead of the regular. Oh, we need, you know, some motivation. I can't give you no everything. They may not even know their own problem too much, what they was depressed or, you know, trying to figure out folks or something. You could feel something but not know what it is that's causing the problem. Duh. So you know, I'm gonna put the dashes on that topic. Life over grudges. Let's talk about the Reginae Carter, Lil Wayne and Toya Wright matter. What we in 10 minutes? Oh, First of all, first of all, y'all ought to be glad that she was social to let you, you know what I'm saying? She's okay with you being around on her Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not, obviously, she's not, she is high on fashion and she has, but it ain't to the point to where you gotta be smushing her or fighting people around her or, fighting people around anybody. Uh, and she has a really, but everything she takes to a positive level, and she ignore, some things you can see, you be like, okay, Reginae, we gonna need you to street wake up. You can't be sleepy or slow as like your pappy or what was going on, cause obviously you was being mushed out of envy. And my reply to that is, obviously she wasn't being over the limit bougie, and even if she was tending your business, go get your own, go get your own perimeter. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Go get your own perimeter. Go get your life. She having an Instagram open around you. She ain't shut it down. Cause me, I probably like want to shut it down. Like, hey, I don't want you on here. But then I probably wouldn't. But I'm just thinking from her position being what she could do to around you. Uh, you're going to college fighting for what? And you probably won't even fight the police if the police attacking you or attacking your friend. Fighting over foolishness. Most likely not even at soup. Um, she said it wasn't hers. It was somebody. Okay, if they was bold enough to fight somebody by you, around you, and hands can easily get thrown on the next person, okay, or so happily. They meant to have you kinda where they didn't give a care about you, Reginae, okay? Obviously not. And it looked like it was more than one person going to fight that one girl. She, whew, uh-uh. Who, and seriously, who would want to send their child to that? You ought to be grateful that she even coming to, I don't know where the Clark Atlanta, that's the name of it. She come around to a black school, but you see how she have those beige friends on the reality show, and the girl, you see the kind of kind of friends she has. She could be in chose some kind of Harvard or something like that. Not to say she wouldn't experience nothing else, 'cause they put nooses up around at those type of schools. I don't know if Harvard has. I'm not aware directly. I'm sure something racist have probably happened there. I'm sure within the last decade, but I can't exact nothing. And right now, I'm not gonna try to. But we know most of them are. That they inherit right from their privilege. Okay, but we have to get there and ooh, mind your business. If you don't like somebody, don't long as they don't steal your money, they not, what I'm saying, just common sense felony stuff that needs, some hands delivered sometimes. Maybe some defense delivered. Not some, defense gotta be delivered. Whew, on some matters. This is just all ridiculous. So, originally probably still not happy spirits, but I just not, just not for Reginae, but for any regular person. Let there not be any harassment or side harassment at the schools, not just college, but any grade. Um, then also, let me add on about the 8-year-old child that committed suicide. Oh my goodness. Whew. That's real tragic. These schools I know how I feel to be in those schools. I tell you, after second grade, like the other grades was tolerable, like you could forgive. Let me put it like that. Before third grade, stuff was more forgivable, or Oh, but after the second grade, it was like going into a gang dungeon. Oh, and then that was the time when I found out about slavery. When I found out that they had slavery, oh gosh. And that the school that I was going to was built on top of slaves. And yeah, that place was possessed. Whew. Mm-mm. No, no, no. Oh. Parents, feed the sheep. As the clay is in the potter's hands, so is thee in my hands. Thus says the Lord. Oh, shepherds, feed my sheep. Don't you let 'em, don't you let 'em go astray. Much matters, Toffee. Um, I try to definitely follow up. Review the videos on the other channel. I'm sure if your first time here, I'm sure even if you watch this video, you haven't caught up on all the other hundreds of videos on this channel. Do subscribe. Press the wheel. Reply and share.